2 minutes of basic prayer, part 3, the Bracha formula, dealing with the first words of the standard Jewish benediction, which Jews use as a connector to God on a regular basis. The words, of course, are Baruch a Elokeinu melech haolam, praised are you, Lord our God, King of the universe. It's a short 6 words in Hebrew that tries to build a bridge to God, to be able to feel God's presence in various moments in formal worship and informal prayer also. Baruch we translate sometimes as blessed, but obviously we are not blessing God. We don't have that particular power. Rather, sometimes we may be asking for God's blessing upon us in the moment. The other translation of Baruch, praised, makes some sense in many ways. Praise is an acknowledgement of the divine, acceptance of God's presence and power in our lives. And frequently we do this just in sensing God's presence in our senses. We taste something, we smell something, we see something, we hear something. We have blessings for all of those moments of sensory experience to realize that God is in the world, and in the moment we can experience God. Some people think the root of the word Baruch is the Hebrew word berech, which means knees, and often we bend the knee when we say Baruch atah Hashem, as a way of acknowledging God, of bringing through body language a sense of God's presence into the moment. But there's also the Hebrew word Bracha, which in camp I learned always meant swimming pool, and that connects us with the spiritual flow of the universe. When we do a blessing, we immerse ourselves in God's flow, the spirituality that is found in everything and in every moment. And in the rabbinic mind, I guess a normal kind of mystical experience is created through the use of Baruch atah Hashem. Atah is interesting also, the second word of the blessing. There is no intermediary in Jewish prayer. We talk directly to God all the time. And so when we say Baruch, we also are entering into this chutzpahdik relationship of we talk directly to God. Say, God, get over here. I want to talk to you. Martin Buber, also the great 20th century philosopher, talked about the I-thou relationship. There are 2 kinds of relationships. You can have a relationship with an object, which can be manipulated and used to our own benefit and even destroyed in some cases. That's an I-it relationship. But an I-thou relationship, particularly with another person, means that we always treat them as being created in the image of God, as something that is sacred and holy and significant, therefore treated with respect and dignity. God, though, is the ultimate I-thou, because God can't be manipulated, God cannot be maneuvered, and instead, what do? We experience the relationship with the source of the universe, the just power of the universe, and that force flows through the universe every moment, every second of time, and through the blessing formula we connect ourselves with that reality.